I'm Steve Jarvis, and you check me out on howto.stevejarvis.com for many of our how-to videos. We're in the second phase of the plumbing on how to set the commode. I showed you earlier about the flange and how it looks. Now I'm going to show you how it looks in the floor. We've got the flange in the floor, and you'll notice I haven't screwed it down. It's still portable and movable, and I don't do this until I'm ready to do the final set on the commode. We slide our bolts in, we slide the little plastic things down, and that holds it in place. So what we do is we put our bolt one on one side, one on the other, and then I move this to where this is setting straight across one another and setting straight with the wall, so that when you set the commode would be straight in the floor. If this is set off and set crooked like this, then your commode's going to be crooked and you lose your range of movement. That's why I like to use these movable flanges through this process. Now, when you go to set the bottom part of the commode on this, in this part, don't put the wax ring in here yet. That is critical not to do that, because what we're trying to do is we just want to get a marking on how to set this straight on the commode. Now, we're going to bring the commode in here, and we're going to set it and make sure the bolts are going through. So we've got our bolts through, and what we're going to do is we're going to set this where it looks right. Okay? Now, we've got our commode set right, and we want to set our tank on here. So you're going to just take your rubber ring. Your rubber ring sets right like that. Your tank sets up here like so. And we want to make sure that it's set square with the wall. So we look, you can take a measurement here, and everything's set square with the wall. Looks like I need to tilt it just a little bit. And so now we've got the commode set. It looks like it's right. And now we're gonna pull this back off and set it out of the way. Put our rubber ring back in. Next thing you need is some blue tape. Now, what I do with this blue tape is I take this blue tape and I tear pieces of it, and then I tape an outline of my commode exactly the way I want it to look for the final set. Because when I put my wax ring on there, I'm going to want to know exactly where to set my commode. So that's exactly right. We keep going around and around. Basically what you're doing with the blue tape is you're outlining the commode. So that way when you get ready to go and set the commode, it'll be set correctly, then you just pull your blue tape up. So you get the idea of what I'm doing here. It's going to take you